Okay, everybody, welcome into a show that Ray Kelly and I were talking this morning, and we were just talking back and forth, and how this show came about. I said something about 107 and da 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 da. And Ray said something. I said, well, I just fly for fun, and he said, hey, that's a great name for a show. So that's how the show came about. We said we'd do a little live stream this afternoon. I know there's a lot of shows on, and we appreciate you coming in. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Captain Ray Kelly and let him introduce himself.
Well, I tell you, Johnny, thank you. I appreciate you inviting me on, and I think it's great. One more show will be good for the community. And you got such a dynamic personality, so.
Well, hey, I appreciate it. I want to welcome everybody in here. Let's see, kind of go through here. I got the Matt Conduff. I think he was the first one, SoCal Drones. Of course, we got Ken HOFBAUER, who's going to actually be a guest on in a few minutes. He's going to, I think he was getting him a cold brew or getting a little shot there. We got Mike from Fly Zone Quadcopter today, and Sergio's in. I actually invited Mike. I think Mike's going to get on here in a little bit and talk with us. But yeah, I think we just want to make this show. The past week or 2 weeks, we kind of know what happened with one of our friends. So about the FAA, and today we just want to talk about why we fly and how we got into it and why we do it for fun. I'm a real estate agent. I don't even put live streams. I mean, take pictures of my houses. So hey, I also had to thank, if you see my little logo that popped up there, that's Bill Thomas made that for me. I'm actually wearing his drone therapy t-shirt. So hey, he's had some plumbing problems. He was going to actually come on today, but he couldn't. So hey, but you tune him in on Wednesdays. He comes on Wednesday nights. So what you got, Ray? Tell me what you did.
Bill has a real good show.
Yes, he does.
I really enjoy Bill's Coast to Coast Drone show, Drone Therapy. He really talks a lot about drones, and you'll learn a lot listening to his show. And the other thing he does, and again, a lot of people might not know this, but he'll feature your channel on his show. He does that once a month, and he's featured my show, and I really am very appreciative for that.
Yes, he does. He does.
But there are so many now. There are so many live streams on.
There are.
I bet myself. I've been flying drones for about 3 years now. And I'm still a newbie. And I learned a lot watching the live streams. Well, and videos. A lot of them were videos. And I'll talk about Ken Herron. I got to give him a lot of credit. I learned so much watching his videos. Kelly Shores, Ready, Set, Drone.
Yeah, I like Kelly.
You can go on and on, but I do. Yeah. I actually, sometimes I take notes, believe it or not.
Well, it's funny how you fall in a little group of, I guess, of people that you watch, and I guess we all have a lot, but I think you probably, there's 7, 8 guys that you kind of, hey, when they put a new video up, you kind of watch it, you learn from those. I know I like Russ at 51 Drones. He's got a good channel there. Of course, Kelly Shores, and got Billy Kyle, and there's so many out there. Hey, what we do, and like I say, I can't stress enough. I just fly for fun. I get out here in the afternoons or in the morning. I fly. I live kind of in the city, so I fly over basically a Ford dealership. So can't hurt anything with the cars there. They have a big old lot, lots of acres. So, but yeah, and I have some great locations.
That's it for me too.
Yeah, you had some great
flying for fun. It's a hobby for me. And I enjoy flying. I'm having a lot of fun doing it, Knock on wood. I shouldn't say it, Knock on wood.
Yeah, I hear that.
Crash yet.
No, I haven't either.
And I know it's inevitable, but I fly a lot over water. And I'm nervous when I do it.
When you do crash, you're going to lose your drone, but that's okay.
I know. And believe it or not, when I first started flying, you know, I bought one of those little toy drones, you know. It was called a spy striker drone, you know. The battery lasted for about 3.5 minutes. And that thing was so hard to control. I mean, I ended up getting it up, and I was able to control it after crashing that one a few times. No
Right.
damage.
Yeah.
It kept flying. And, you know, it was so frustrating, and it turned me off, to be honest with you. And it set me back. I said, man, I'll never be able to fly one of those more expensive drones. But then you listen and you say, oh, these more expensive ones are easy to fly. And you know, you're talking about a real estate agent, right? That's what you do.
Yeah.
So my son sold his house in 2017. And the real estate agent, this guy I knew from boating already, he says, we gave him the listing, and he took the listing, and he says, you know, I got to come back and get some aerial shots to this house. I said, oh, you fly drones, Russ? I didn't know that. Maybe you could teach me. Let me be there when you take aerial shots of this house. Well, the house sold in one day. He didn't even have to do the aerial shots.
Well, that's the way it is right now. So things are selling pretty good. Hey, we got Ken. Go ahead, Ray. I'm sorry.
No. It's hard, like I said, it's hard for me to read the chat also when I'm talking.
Oh, okay.
Especially
Yeah.
telling one of these profound stories. but
Well,
the day he closed on my son's house, he says to me, what are you doing later? I says, well, I'm not doing nothing. We're going home after the closing. He said, well, how about if I stop by? I got my Phantom 4. I'll show you how to fly it.
Really?
That's all it took. That's all it took, Johnny. The next week, I went out and bought one.
Well, that's I think that's how it always.
Ken's in the green room.
Yeah, Ken's
in the green room.
Yeah, Ken is in the green room, and I know Ron Brown always talks about the shrimp and all that, but we got we got some jambalaya back there. Even though it's not crawfish season, we got some plastic crawfish back there for Ken. What else? We got probably some spaghetti and meatballs, But I'm gonna invite Ken in, and Ken's gonna tell us his story. He's always, he's all on a lot of streams. He supports a lot of people, and he's almost on every stream that you see. So, and it's kind of like us. I think we are too. So, there's a lot of streams to watch, but we want to hear his story and how he got into it. And actually, he's gonna pop in right now and say hello to us. Ken?
Am I in? Hey.
You are in.
Hey, Ken.
How are y'all?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I got to figure out how to see chat while I'm doing this. I have no clue how to do any of this.
On the side, if you see where it says comments, hit that.
Yeah, it's tricky. But I want to say hello to SoCal Drone also. And Matt Cundiff, I'm looking forward to meeting up with you. Ken and I are going to meet up with you Thursday. Hopefully the weather holds for us. And Mitch is going to come down. You know that. I don't know if you know that, Matt. He's going to join us also.
Yeah,
Sergio, how you doing, Fly Zone?
Sergio,
and Ken, it's good. I'm glad you agreed to meet up. We're going to have a good day.
All right, Ken, let's hear your story.
Well, there's my first drone, my little Pearson that I started with. I love that little thing. Then my second drone was a little Traxxas Alias that I used for a stunt drone. I still fly this thing. This thing's awesome. I own 2 of them, and my son and I fly them. But I'm an insurance adjuster or a manager of insurance adjusters.
Cool.
But I got my first real drone, the Mavic Pro, because I thought I was going to be able to make money with it and not have to climb 3- and 4-story roofs and do inspections and not have to die. But unfortunately, the insurance companies still to this day will not let me fly a drone up to do a roof inspection. So I did get my Part 107. I had it for 2 years. I didn't get it to try to do, videography of real estate or for farmland or anything like that. I got it strictly just so I could try to use it in my own profession, but never made a dollar using it. But fell in love with flying drones. And now I've got way too many drones. Here's the Mini 2 right here. I got the Mini 2, and I've got the Mavic Air 2 right here. So, and I've got a little 5-inch right here that I have. So, yeah, I like to fly drones.
Wow,
They're
you
fun.
got a nice collection.
They're
Got
fun.
a nice collection, Ken.
It is. I think each of us have too many drones already. I had.
Well, yeah,
I tell you,
like
I don't think you could ever have enough drones.
Kelly
That's a nice
Shore. There
shirt.
you go. Look, I got Bill Thomas's coast to coast drone shirt on here.
Well, I got to give my own shirt a plug. That Adventures with Cap Ray Kelly. But
So Matt
I
Condoff
feel
is
so
coming
bad.
to fly with y'all, Ray?
I'm sorry.
Matt Condoff is coming to fly with y'all.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
Matt.
Actually, it was Matt's sort of idea, and once he said, "Let's fly," I said, "Okay, let's do it." And we picked the date. Ken jumped in, and I'm glad because
Yeah, I got about a 3.5 hour drive.
The next thing you know,
Oh, really? 3.5 hours to go fly.
oh,
Hey,
is it going to take you that long?
It says it's 3 hours and
to get to
28
Jensen
minutes,
Beach.
and that's without stopping.
Really?
ooh, Captain Ray's gonna have to buy you lunch.
Oh,
I
okay.
know it.
All right. Well, hopefully you don't hit no traffic.
No, I'll be good. I'll wake up early, get my coffee, and just get on the road. I drive for a living, so I don't care.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I've never actually flown anybody else I don't think of, so that's gonna be fun.
I don't know if you guys heard the story, but I was looking around in the Stewart area. I'll do it over here in the Stewart area, and my wife was shopping, and everything in the Stewart area is a restricted fly zone. And I'm looking at the map, air map, and all of a sudden I see the end of the circle, and I said, "Oh, there's the causeway going over to Hutchinson Island. It's open." And I went there, checked it out, and it's a good place to fly. I don't know if anybody's seen the photos I put up, but it's really a good little place to fly. You'll enjoy it, Ken. And
I'm
Matt.
looking forward to it.
Johnny, get on a flight. Come join us.
Hey, if it's three, let's see, it's probably from my house to our beach house there in Orange Beach, where it's 3 hours from here. So from Orange Beach, Alabama to where you're at, probably another, I guess, probably 6 hours. It's not but a 9 or 10 hour drive.
Oh, okay.
Next time I'm in town, and I'll definitely reach
Yeah.
out to you.
Yeah. I'm right here. Ken, I actually live right by the college, right almost on campus, so it's easy to get to.
Well, I have family in Mandeville, Slidell, and Metairie. I was actually born in Metairie, just over. You remember the old Lakeside Hospital a long time ago?
Mhm.
That's where I was born. So I didn't grow up there. I moved away when I was real young, but I still have a ton of family that lives there, and they always have a big crawfish boil every Good Friday every year for the family reunion.
As they say in the infomercials, Metairie, Louisiana. But hey, Ray, funny story. I called Ken while ago on his cell number to, and I didn't know if he'd answer, of course, on my 985. Of course, he did. I said, I was calling actually about his truck warranty because you get that call all the time. So,
Yeah. But are you guys at all into the? I know Ken is FPV. Have you got into that yet, Johnny?
I don't really. It doesn't really interest me not as of yet.
Yep, that's a Tiny Hawk, right?
Yeah, I've got the Tiny Hawk 1, and I've got the 5-inch, and I'm building another 5-inch right now that I'm trying to figure out. But I can probably build and tinker better than I can fly those things. I'm terrible. I've got Velocidrone. I have the Xbox with the DRL game on there, and I can't figure it out. I'm a lot better at a camera drone.
Yeah. I was trying to see if
I was amazed at how small.
It is small. How can you? Hey, I can't see the big drone up in the So can you
But they
fly
zip
that
around. They
thing,
really
Ken?
do.
They're fast.
They are fast.
Yeah, that Tiny Hawk 5, supposedly, this one it's a Tiny Hawk 5. Supposedly it goes like 100 miles per hour. I know it shoots up like a rocket. I
Really?
can't fly it through goggles. I'm too scared to try, but I'll fly it line of sight. So I'll sit there and just kind of fly it around, and I'll shoot it up in the air and then bring it back down. It's crazy how fast it is.
Yeah, I think Sam Burns put a FPV video up the other day. He was flying like, God, he was like so close to some. It looked like he was, I'll say, not under a house, but under some kind of awning or something. I mean, it was incredible the little spaces he was going through, and he's kind of just getting into it. Well, he's been doing it a while now, but he's doing pretty good with it. But it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch those videos.
I wish I could do it. That's why I'm trying to learn so bad.
Yeah.
And then I also like Jeeps, so I do now.
Well, like anything else, practice.
Now, this Jeep here, I drive a truck for a living when I travel the U.S., but somebody actually built this for me because I'm in a Jeep club back here at home, and this is what my Jeep looks like in real life. So somebody actually built me a Jeep to look like my Jeep. Yeah, so I can drive this thing around when my real Jeep breaks all the time.
I was trying to see if Michael from
That's really cool.
Optics would come on. So Ray, I know you're in Florida now, and you're getting some good. I saw you kind of trying to get like Ron Brown with all those sunsets and sunrise there.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I got up early this morning and filmed the sunrise. I'm not an early riser, but I made the effort this morning. I missed all those guys that do it on Sunday morning, so I had to watch the replay. And it was nice. You know, it was really nice.
Yeah, Chris Hope had a great one this morning, I think. Yeah,
I watched his already.
Yeah, my daughter's learning how to play the ukulele, so she's listening to Dennis play his ukulele all the time. She's like, "Wow, that sounds so good," because she's getting pretty good at it, and it's pretty cool for her to be able to see someone else be able to play it very well.
Yeah, my granddaughter got one last Christmas, and she pretty well taught herself.
Okay. Yeah, I get a kick out of Dennis Lovelady, the way he plays and sings and flies a drone on top of it.
He does. They have a great show in the morning. You know, if you seem like, you know, when I get to work, I just always put that show on, and I get to work real early. And some of the other agents, sometimes it'll come up and they go, "Hey, you know, they got people on your computer talking," because I'll shrink it down. But I like listening to them. Actually, I was on the show this morning and kind of met them. It was the first time I really ever talked to them in person, you know, like that. So we had a great time.
Hey, Matt Cundiff, if you can hear us, if you're still in the chat, just so you know, Phil Dini was mad that we chose a Thursday to meet up because he actually has to work for a living. He was like, if y'all had chose on a weekend, he'd be able to go. He was a little mad at us.
Next time. That's all. Next time. There'll be other time.
Where is Phil Dini from?
He's here. I'm in St. Augustine. He is in Jacksonville. And I guess I'm making my rounds. I travel so much. I try to pay attention where people live. So whenever I'm driving through a city or a state, I try to figure out a way to get in touch with them. I've met up, you know, I got into this YouTube through actually Mark Rogers in Monroe, Louisiana. And I met him. I flew with him probably 20 times or so last year in Monroe. And then he got me hooked up with 400 AGL and the Grumpy Vlogger and Old Guy and a Drone and all those guys. And that's how I kind of got into it all with YouTube as far as that goes.
Yeah. It's a great hobby. You know, I think everybody, you know, has done different things. You know, you might get into cars. I mean, I'm into the motorcycles. I ride the Harley. But
I've got a Harley.
Huh? I do. Yeah. We've been to Sturgis many times. I do some major riding. We do one big trip a year. And, you know, it's like this will be our 16th year this summer coming up. And, you know, 3 years ago, one of my friends, of course, we've had as many as 8 and as low as 2, which is probably the best to travel with. We left Hammond, went out all the way 10 to Los Angeles, rode Highway 1 all the way up to Seattle, and then come back through Yellowstone. It was like 7,200 miles in 16 days.
Wow,
So,
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That's a phenomenal ride. Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it was great. And not one day of rain. So I could have left my rain suit at home. But hey, you know.
My son and I are sharing our first Harley right now. So we didn't go with anything major. A buddy of mine who's a salesman at the Harley dealership up here sold me a 100th anniversary edition, just a Sportster 883.
Oh, yeah.
And I bought that for a really good price. It was really good condition. So we ride that thing around here.
Yeah, we had I have a Street Glide now, but I've always had Ultra Classics. I did have a 2003 anniversary edition of the Deuce, which they don't make anymore. It was my wife's, well, ex-wife now. But anyway, we rode. But it was a nice bike. I kind of wish I'd have kept that bike because, you know, it was pretty nice to have. It was in great shape because we didn't really put a lot of miles on it. But, yeah, I've been riding for a long time. You know, matter of fact, I just bought a Honda Super Cub 125 that the Honda came back out that looks just like the Honda 50s did years ago. And it's a blast to ride.
Yeah, I had Hondas in my day. I had a 750 Shadow and a custom 500. But my riding days ended about 10 years ago.
Well, it's fun. You know, it's just, it's kind of crazy right now.
All right.
I'm sorry, guys.
I don't think that was on my end.
No, that's my phone, right?
But I like riding. I keep threatening. No, I shouldn't say threatening. Then telling my wife I'm going to get a trike.
My daughter just got.
Hey, Matt Conduff, if you're in and want to pop on, you know, if I get your email, I can send you the link there. Be welcome to jump in. I don't know, Ray, do you know how to make somebody give them a wrench? I don't know if I can do that.
You got to click on the 3 dots, and then it gives you the option to do it. I've never seen it, but
well, it says put user in timeout or block user. That's all it says.
Nope.
I don't want to do that.
The 3 dots, huh?
I'll
have to try to figure it out because I don't want to block them.
Participants.
Y'all want to meet my daughter real quick?
Absolutely.
Come here, say hi, baby. Hi. Oh, whoops, sorry. That's my daughter.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
My
Ken, I don't know if you know this, but Matt is coming up with his wife and his kids.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So feel free to bring yours if they want to go. Oh.
She's a junior in high school, and my son actually just finished his semester with. Well, he didn't finish, but he's back home doing online school for college.
My granddaughter just walked over and bought something, and she's a junior in high school too. I was trying to see if Michael.
I think you guys will like this area.
Oh, I absolutely love Florida. I told you I was born in Louisiana, but I've lived in this order. I went from Louisiana to Texas to Missouri to Tennessee to Florida, and I've been in Florida since 1987, and I definitely call Florida my home. I absolutely love it down here. Wouldn't change it for the world, but I do love driving around and seeing the mountains.
Yeah, I like Florida. We've had this little condo since 2001, and I enjoy coming here every winter. It really is great getting away from the cold weather and the snow. I never want to see snow in person again. Never mind shovel it.
Ray, as long as you don't wear none of that Florida Gator stuff, you can't. You know, I had to kick you off the show here.
Yeah, no, FSU.
I graduated from Florida State.
Hey, you know,
there you go.
after watching LSU last night, man, you know, and I'm not both my daughters graduated from LSU, and we have a college in our backyard. Of course, you know, they got to get away from home. But yeah, it's you know, LSU's falling from grace a little bit.
Yeah, they didn't do too well last night.
No.
Who'd they play? Texas A&M, right?
Texas A&M.
Yeah.
So Ray, what's your next flight? Are you holding out till Thursday? You charging all your batteries up?
Yeah, no, they're charged. I came home this morning. They put right on the charger, and they're ready to go again.
So y'all need to try to do a live.
I'm gonna actually. Yeah, I'll figure that out one day.
Well,
probably
you need to try to do it.
3 or 4 years.
Y'all need to do it for Thursday when y'all all flying.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I
It seems like it's very complicated. Never mind to add a drone into it.
I don't. I did it one time
I'm going to go to this park. I'm going to go to this park, and it's only a mile from me, and it's right again on the water, the Intercoastal, and it's a great little place to fly. I could fly over to this island called Munyan Island, and Singer Island is just beyond that, but I won't make it that far. That's for sure.
Right.
But again, you could do some boat chasing or following, however you want to word it. And it's another great place to fly, and it's only a mile away. So I could walk there if I had to.
Well, hey, you know what? That's great. The beach, when we go to the condo down, of course, our condo took a little lick at the Hurricane Sally there. So we're shut down till January the 1st, although it is ready now to be painted. The spots that they had to do some sheetrock work. So I'm gonna try to get down there this next weekend, because we always go for New Year's, and I have a lady, and her and her husband come from Tennessee every year for just the month of February, and that's by my choice. They'd like to spend longer, but I really don't want to rent it any more than that, because we go down a lot, So
that's good. That's an ideal situation where you got some income coming in, and then you get to use it also.
Yeah, well, we rent it.
That whole Orange Beach area is supposed to be beautiful.
It is. It's very nice. It stays rented a good bit. We rented. I only have about 2 weeks left in the summer. So.
Love you too, babe. Have a good day.
And there's good fishing over there too, Johnny. From what I understand.
we do deep sea fishing. We've been out twice.
Y'all catch a lot of trout and a lot of redfish.
Specks, yeah. The big reds. Of course, you can only I think 2 is all you can get.
I keep forgetting. Look, you got specks and you got crappie, which is the same fish. But what is the other word? Sukalai. What is it?
Sakalay.
I knew it was something like that. Okay, yeah, which is also a crappie or a speck.
Yeah. But it's fun. It's fun to go deep sea fishing. And those guys, most of the time, they charge by like a half a day or either full day. But if they can limit you out in an hour and a half, well, guess what? You're ready to go back, So it's all about time and money.
Mm-hmm. Ray, are you a captain of a boat?
When I had my, I used to be. That's where the title comes from. Yeah, I had my captain's license for 15 years, and I used to take people fishing actually on my boat, and I had a TV fishing show. I don't know if you know that, and I went all over. Half of the shows were filmed on. I'm sorry, I'm throwing this hand up, but half of the shows were filmed on Long Island, and the other half we would travel and film in Florida. We went over to Mississippi one time, Biloxi.
Yeah.
Out to Hawaii, Guatemala, Costa Rica.
Oh, wow.
Alaska, Canada. So we got around doing that, and I love fishing. I still do.
Well, I have a little 19-foot Sea Pro center console. So if you're down here long enough, if we're down here long enough, maybe we can try to get the boat out, and we can try to do some fishing and throw the drones up while we're in the boat.
Yeah, I've never tried that. Have you flown from a boat yet?
I actually, I have not done it. I want to. I've never done it. I don't have the guts to do it yet.
I think a lot of people do it. I see it. Of course, you see a lot of stuff on YouTube. I know. They definitely do it.
Have you guys seen Al DroneFlyer? His video where he launches it from a kayak? That was amazing. I just get a kick out of that. He almost inspired me to try it this summer. But then I took it down.
Al does some incredible flying, and you know he's got as many crashes on his site as he does flights, so he's not afraid to take the chances. That's for sure, and he doesn't hide anything that he does.
Matt, that's awesome that you guys
I know.
go offshore every weekend. Up here in Jacksonville, a 27-foot with 2 twins on the back. We've got to go 45 miles offshore to get to the ledge where we can go fishing. Down there south, down in West Palm and Fort Lauderdale, it's probably 7 or 8 miles, or it's right off the beach.
Yeah, it's close here. Gulf Stream is very close. Yeah.
That's like when we go
up on Long Island, we had to go 15 miles, give or take 15 miles. You know, you find your secret spots out there, and for shark and tuna.
Mm-hmm. I've been out there.
Inshore fishing. You know, I'm happy doing that too.
That's what I do. Is I fish for reds and trout and flounder, and then in the St. Johns River, I go fish for bass and for crappie.
So you know where all the secret spots are?
I have my own spots. I do.
Yeah.
My parents and I share a place in Astor, Florida. We've got a mobile home down there that's on a canal off the St. Johns River, and we've got a 17-foot nitro bass boat down there.
Oh,
so
cool.
I know where all the crappie holes are down there, and every crappie we catch is over 2 pounds.
Really? Oh, that's good size. Yeah.
Yes. So we'll go out and we'll catch a mess of them, more than you can ever want.
Have you ever made any fishing videos yet?
No, I haven't. I grew up my whole life fishing. That's what I've always done. The drone, that's all new to me, but I love fishing.
I have a couple of the fishing videos, not from my TV show, but I made a couple recently, and they're up on my channel. But I love making fishing videos. I really do. And kayaking, you know. My channel's a variety. It's a little bit of everything. I don't know if you've really checked it out, but I got cruising videos, car videos, and I do a lot of fishing and drones. Drones is number one now.
Ray, you just need your motorcycle now.
Well, believe me, I would love that too. Are you going to go, Kenny? You going to go to Daytona Bike Week?
You know, I haven't been yet. I'm never in town for it. I'm always working. I'm always out of town when Bike Week comes around.
We're gonna give Johnny an invitation right now. Ride to Daytona Bike Week. We'll meet you up there.
We've been to probably 10 times. We stay at New Smyrna is where we stay all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm less than an hour away from. Well, no, I'm just over an hour from Daytona, from where I live.
Yeah, that's the big Harley shop. What, Russ Myers? Is that what's it? Yeah.
Yep.
He actually, poor guy, he actually got killed in Sturgis on his bike.
Oh really?
Wow.
Yeah, he did. He owns he owns a bunch of dealerships, I believe.
So, well, maybe you, Ray, but I don't know because I don't know how much time you spent in Florida. I've never been in South Florida before. Matt Cundiff, have you ever caught a peacock bass? Because I want to catch a peacock bass so bad.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Michael?
What's up, boys? How are you guys doing?
What's up, Mike? Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, Mike. Ray and I were talking this morning. We just thought we'd have a little bull session this evening. Just talk about why we fly for fun. You know, we didn't want to talk about the FAA. We don't want to talk about no rules. We just want to talk what got you into droning and why. So you can
put that on the
welcome and thank you for coming. And hey. Yeah, there it is. That's the first drone right there.
Hey, place it here. Thank you for that wonderful donation the other day, man.
Yeah, no problem.
So Mike, if you want to tell your story and introduce yourself a little bit, we'd be welcome to hear you. And hey, tell us how you into it.
Yeah, as you know, that I have a twin brother. Me and my brother, we are twins, and we used to. The first thing we did was we were in the music industry. We were that's my background. Music. I was a singer. We were signed to a record label. I mean, we were touring with the big groups, you know, NSYNC, Mariah Carey, the Backstreet Boys, you know, etc. We were doing that for a while, and then things went downhill after that because one of the members was getting to some heavy, some serious stuff. I don't want to talk about it on live, but it ended the group. So it's amazing how one person could just mess everything up for everybody. And just like in the drone community, one person could screw something up for someone as well. And so from there, we ended that career, and now me and my brother got into the drone. So we're like, hey, let's get into the drones, because I've been always wanting to fly drones. So I said, Sergio, come on. He goes, no, I don't want to deal with that. Come on, those are toys. I don't have time for toys. So he's like, I'm like, no, it's not what I'm talking about. We're not talking about toys. We're talking about camera drones, good drones, right? So we started with the Mark 300. That was my first drone that I flew, and then we got into the better drones, and then me and my brother started our channel, and it led to this, and we've only been doing it for like about 3 months now, almost 3 months, and there you go. So we got the channel going. We got some editing. We're doing some aerial footage that we're going to be putting up some more on the channel, and I'm here with you guys right now. And
well, thank you for coming in. Yeah, we appreciate. I mean, Ray and I we were just talking this morning.
Well, you got a good channel going, that's for sure.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, he does a good. I think they've had 3 live streams, and of course, 4. Okay, yeah, and I've been privileged enough to be on them, and I'll tell you, it's really last weekend.
We love having you.
We had a great. It's really increasing every time, and I think people worry about numbers. I mean, listen, you want to have 70, then you want 80. When you got 30, you want 40. But I think it's just the content and people, will they come back? Because anybody watch, for once, I think. But
right.
It's
and
there are a lot of shows out there to watch. So we got JSK Enterprise just entered the room.
Hey, JSK.
He does a lot of support. Hey, thanks for coming in. He's everywhere
How you doing,
too.
Leonard?
Hey, yeah, Sergio made it back.
Oh, Sergio, my brother. Yeah, he's working right now.
Sergio,
working
how you doing,
right
buddy?
now. So he's watching at the same time. So
Mike, I know you just got the the Mavic Mini 2. So have you been flying it?
Yeah, I flew it once. We flew it in the back here. We're gonna put the video up on it soon. I'm working on it right now. See, I'm here. I'm actually working on the editing. So I just got out of the shower, so I wanted to attend the show with you guys, and then after I'm going to get straight.
Hey, Marcus joined us. Hey, Marcus, appreciate you.
Marcus, what's up, buddy? Marcus, how you doing, buddy? Hey, good Drone Seekers, good show.
Yeah, great job, Marcus. I was watching earlier, and hey, him and Ron Brown do that show on Monday night, Drone Nation, and I guess it's one of my favorite shows. It's probably one of my first shows I ever watched or have been watching, and Marcus, got some great videos. Of course, he got his Mini 2 back, and he put up a video yesterday, I believe.
Right to the canyon, right back to the Snake River Canyon.
Went right back to the credit, Marcus. Hey, Marcus says Marcus got refreshed. He don't care, he'll send it in.
I don't think Marcus uses refresh for that accident that he had. I think he still has his refresh to be able to.
He does, yes, because they said it was a board. So yes.
Right. So he got lucky on that one.
He did. And I think he got a brand new drone from what he said.
Yeah.
So but yeah,
that's good that DJI did the right thing. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So place it here.
Yes.
Tell me about you, man. Tell me about you, a little bit about you. What do you got going?
Well, you've been into drones for 3 months, and I've been into drones for almost 4 years, and you're already further along than I am.
Come on. I mean, I flew drones before. It's just I never started a YouTube channel.
I bought a Mavic Pro a long time ago, thinking I was going to be able to use it for the business that I do. Got my Part 107, but actually never made any money doing it, and then just started buying little drones from there and really started getting into it. And I've got a couple of FPV drones. I've got my goggles, and I got a QX7 and a simulator trying to figure out how to learn FPV, but I still can't do it. So
I want to I want to try it.
I just like doing it. It's fun. I want to learn everything about it and get good at all of it. And the community's great. Everybody, I haven't met a bad person yet in the community at all.
No, me neither. But you still have to be careful.
You do.
They're lurking in
definitely.
there. They're just not showing up. They're in there. Just be
That's
careful,
true.
you know. Yeah.
But I travel so much. So at this point for me, my goal is try to figure out where everybody lives. And when I'm traveling the US, try to reach out to them when I'm in their city and just go do a flight with them and just have some fun. I've met probably about 5 or 6 people now. And then Thursday I'm meeting Ray and Matt and Mitch to go flying. So that'll be good.
Oh, Matt's flying. Matt's driving up to you, or
Well, Matt's going to drive what? I think he said about an hour and a half. And then I'm going to drive about 3.5 hours south. And we're all meeting down there to go fly.
oh, I wish I lived close to you guys. I'll be doing the same thing. But that's awesome. That's awesome.
And hopefully nobody loses a drone in the water.
Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. What's up,
That's
Matt?
all. That's all that's there, Michael. Is water. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Small little
I see.
beach.
Dude, I love it.
But
Dude, and Ray, you look so comfortable, laid back like this. Dude.
I'm telling you,
well, this is comfortable for my back. I got a
Ray,
bad
Ray
back.
just,
I hate to
all
say
Ray
it.
needs is a cigar.
So
We got Drone Junkie in the house. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Welcome. Glad to have you.
well, I tell you, it's one of those things where it's such a beautiful day. I may even end up going out to do a sunset flight today.
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking that too. I was thinking that too today. Actually.
Yeah, I'm looking at rain out the window, so I can't do any flying today. So we got a cold front. It's going to be 28 degrees Tuesday morning. So with Louisiana, that's pretty cool for Louisiana.
Really?
Yeah, there you go.
That's a pretty little bird there, Ken.
It's
Yes,
cute.
it is.
It's so small. It's a little bitty thing.
It's cute. It's like it's just cute, you know. It's like it's tiny and stuff, and it's amazing what it does. It's just amazing. I was speechless. I was just completely speechless. Compared to the regular Mini, that thing, huge difference. Huge.
I haven't flown it in any wind or anything like that yet, but I've been flying it in my backyard. I went to a lagoon thing that I put on my YouTube page, and it's been fun. It flies really well. I really like it. I do. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's nice.
Ken,
That
They change them all the
lagoon
time.
video you put up is really, really good. That lagoon video
Yeah.
last night.
Thanks.
You know what?
Yep.
You know what's really funny, guys? If you look back at, of course, I've been on YouTube now for about a year, a little bit over. But guy, if you look back at some of your videos, were they terrible or not?
Well, if you look back, well, something.
But hey, you get better at every one you put up because you try to outdo yourself, and I think that's what, of course, editing is a big thing. And, if you don't know how to edit, which I don't, your videos really don't look that good.
Well, Johnny, I told you I got you. So whatever you want to do, just send it over to me, and I'll do it for you, and I'll send it back.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, well, I'm trying to do better. I add a little music here and there, and Ray Kelly helped me with the iMovie a little bit, something simple.
I mean, I'm not a pro either, but I kind of get the hang of it because, in the studio, it's very similar. You know how you put tracks down when you sing?
Sure.
You're putting your vocals. Same concept. Right. It's just you're dealing with video. So, I mean, I'm getting it, but, you learn as you go. But you'll get it, Johnny. Eventually, you'll get it.
Oh, I hope so. Hey, I did get my 200 subscriber this morning, so I'm kind of excited.
Oh, great.
That's a big step. Congratulations, Johnny.
Congratulations to Johnny.
Hey, we getting there.
Johnny, be good.
Yeah. If you guys haven't hit that like button, make sure you hit it for Johnny.
JSK asked, I'm in Hammond, Louisiana, which is about, about 40 miles north of New Orleans and about 35 miles east of Baton Rouge. So kind of, hey, I can be at Tiger Stadium in about 35, 40 minutes. I can be at the Superdome, which I'm not watching the NFL this year. But anyway, I could be at the Superdome in about 45 minutes. But hey, that's another story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Although I don't even know if you can go to the Superdome or why. I think they can have a few fans. They have a kind of, the mayor there in New Orleans is kind of, I don't know, the COVID runs different even in New Orleans, so they got special rules.
Yeah. Yeah,
all the high school teams in New Orleans have been playing here in Hammond at our local university because they won't let them play in New Orleans. So like last weekend, I think they had something like 15 high school football games. So
it's getting crazy, Johnny. It's getting bad. This COVID's getting worse. And you know what? I just found out that my nephew and his wife and his 3 children all got COVID.
Wow.
well, you know, I think there's two kind of people. There's still people that don't believe it, and if it affects you and your family, well, of course you believe it. But it's real. I mean, people are dying. You know, my daughter's a nurse practitioner, and you know they have to. I mean, she's seeing people, all her visits that she sees patients is all telehealth right now. So
Yeah, it's not a joke, man. People have to take this seriously.
I'm just hoping when the vaccine comes out, it really helps big time.
Well, it's been terrible for some, and you know, and some people, you know, some people have made more money through the COVID through businesses, and some people have went out of business. So there's a big variance there of what's happening in the world, you know. But yeah, we got to get through this, you know. I know this morning
we will. There's no doubt about it.
All the way back home.
Yeah.
So Michael, you only put that
come out stronger
two times.
The Mini 2.
Yeah, the Mini 2.
Yeah, I only flew it once.
Once, okay.
So.
Yeah.
You're going to bring the Mini 2, right, Ken? You're going to bring that Mini 2?
Yeah, I'm going to bring both of them. Absolutely.
Good.
Wedgeworth, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Sorry to hear you've gone through 14 days of that, Chris.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we got a guy from Greece. If y'all see it, Elite Mark Aereo videos.
Hey, welcome, buddy. Welcome in the chat. Welcome.
Hey, Chris. How you doing? Alex, how you doing?
Pretty neat. Pretty neat.
You realize he's in Greece? He's watching in Greece.
What day is it in Greece?
Well, in Greece, I think it's about. Let me see. Let me check my. I got the iPad. It usually tells you the times and stuff, but they should be like 8 hours or 7 hours ahead of us.
There's another gentleman I follow from Greece, and he puts up some nice videos too.
Really?
And I never realized. I mean, Greece is so pretty down by the water areas and all of that.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous.
Hey, Ray, I'll show you something. Did you see this tablet holder that I got made?
I heard about it. Yeah, I was speaking about yesterday, and I did see it. He flashed it up one day. That looks nice. He did a nice
like
job
12 a.m.
Yeah, I like that.
I have one similar, only it's about half that size.
Okay.
And it works good, but that's classy. Yeah.
So Ray, this morning, you were saying this morning you had trouble with your iPad Mini 4, or you?
Yeah, one time last year when I got the Mini, you know, I came down last year with the plans of Santa bringing me the Mini, and he did. So I got the Mini, and I used to use my iPad Mini 4 to fly it. And I'm up flying by the beach in Jupiter one day, and it was 30 feet high, 30 feet from me on the return, luckily, and the whole screen went blank. The whole screen of the iPad went blank. Luckily, obviously, line of sight that close, and I just, manually landed it, and then, I didn't know what the issue was. I'm like I told you, I'm not that
So wait a minute.
computer knowledgeable and tech knowledgeable,
iPad, right? So you use the iPad.
iPad Mini.
Okay,
4.
so the 4. Now you were using it on what drone? What drone were you using it on?
The Mini, the original Mini.
The original Mini.
The Mini. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, it's funny how you learn. About 4 weeks later, on the Philly and Ron show, they're talking about that.
Yeah.
There's a problem with the Mini flying the drones on the Fly app.
Yeah.
But Ray, on a new Mini, on a Mini 5, it's better, right? The newest
There's no
Mini?
issue because it's a better chip. It's more powerful.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
fast.
Bionic,
It
yeah.
worked so far. I've had many flights on it with the Mavic Air 2 and the Mini. No
Same here.
issues.
Same here.
And I like flying
No
with
issues.
the larger screen.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
So do you do a hotspot
And
from
again,
your
I
phone?
didn't have any issues with my cell phone neither, the iPhone.
Right.
So do you do a
I
hotspot
like,
from
I
your
like
cell phone?
flying with a bigger.
Ray, do you do a
No.
hotspot? You don't?
You don't really have to.
Okay.
Well, so that's
Yeah.
my question, because I just bought an iPad Mini 5, and I've never really flown with a tablet before. So I don't have the LTV version. I have the Wi-Fi version. So I guess from what I hear is like the maps won't show up correctly. So are you supposed to, when you turn the iPad on, you go into the DJI Fly app, then just hotspot to my phone for a few seconds, let the maps cache, and
Right.
then you can turn everything off, and then you can fly, and it'll work correctly the whole
Yes.
flight, as long as you don't move from that home point. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
You did it right. Yes, you
Okay.
did it right.
All right.
Oh,
Why, you have
okay.
problems or
But
something?
I mean,
you having problems?
Yep.
So if you had unlimited hotspot, would you have to do that, or would it not be better?
You could just connect to your phone through your tablet and just never disconnect.
Right. Okay.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Marcus, thank you for coming in. Marcus is leaving. I appreciate it, Marcus.
See you, Marcus. See you, buddy.
Marcus was going to jump on with us, but I think he's going to take a walk, he said, and
Yeah.
hey, get some exercise.
Have a good day, Marcus.
Have a good walk. Yeah. So I mean, like you were saying about you could put it on airplane mode too. Once all that is done, just so you don't get interrupted. I don't know if you're using you got the LTE one, put it on airplane mode. You don't get interrupted by the calls or whatever. But yeah, I mean that's what I do. I put it on airplane mode and I'm good to go, and that's it.
Yeah, I've only flown with the tablet once so far. I like the idea of being able to do it, because then you can still have your phone to do with what you need with your phone while you're flying if you need to do anything, which is
True.
really awesome.
True.
Yeah, and you won't have to need as many of these either. We all got glasses. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
But
the
Mini. I want
if I
to
want to read the chat, I got to have these glasses on.
I think it'd be great to fly with that bigger screen, huh, Ray?
Well, it's on my Christmas list. It is.
You getting a Mini?
Yeah, it is. It's so much better. It really is.
Ray, look.
But I'm hoping Santa brings me the Mini. I really do.
If you don't want to wait till Christmas, I'll send you my Mini 2, and you can send me the Air 2.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing that out there as a friend.
The Air 2 is my favorite. Yeah, I tell you.
Yeah, I love the Air too.
And it's funny because my
that's,
wife says,
that's the drone.
you don't need no more
2020
drone.
right there.
You don't need no more.
Yeah, all you need is that.
Ken, you have the Air 2?
I do. I've got the Air 2 and the Mini 2. Those are the only two cameras.
I'm the only one that don't have the Air 2 here.
And Matt, what are you flying, by the way? What are you flying?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll trade that too I'll throw in, look, a Xeno 2 and a Mini 2 for the Air 2.
The Air 2 is really nice because it's got so much weight on it compared to the Mini 2.
Yeah.
You just feel more comfortable with it in the air.
Yeah.
Well, I got rid of my Femi, which Mike fussed at me. No, he didn't fuss at me. But if I did sell it, and if I sell the Xeno 2, I'm gonna get the Air 2. So that's my goal. I
just sold my Mavic Pro that I had for 2.5 years. I sold the Fly More combo for $750.
Oh.
I thought that I don't know if I charged the right amount of money or not, but I was happy with it.
No, you did a good job on that one. Yeah.
They have a guy on offer up that has a Air 2 for $700 it's a Fly More. I mean, and he says he's you know, I mean, it's in Baton Rouge.
You have to
so
be careful, but you have to be careful though. Like you don't know what they did with these drones.
that's what I'm scared of. Because
I always buy brand new.
You know,
I mean, that's my thing. You know, I don't know what they do with the drones. You know, who
Matt
knows how they're
Conlon,
selling it.
I took a chance.
Well,
When I moved up to the Phantom 4, I found mine used at a good price at the time, $400, and so far so good with that.
Thank you, Joan Junkie for coming in there. Appreciate it. Well, guys, we're going right about an hour. I think we just want to keep it to that. And, you know, I appreciate y'all for coming in. If you want to say your goodbyes, we'll start with Ken. You want to just, you know, and I appreciate y'all. We'll do it another day. This was kind of a little impromptu, kind of spur of the moment thing. And we had a great turnout, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, this is my first live stream ever to go on like for a whole hour like this. So that was kind of interesting for me. So I appreciate you having me on. I really do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Actually had a lot of fun. Mikey, nice meeting you. Ray, can't wait to see you in person on Thursday. Everybody in the chat, Matt, looking forward to seeing you. Chris Wedgeworth, I'm glad that you made it to 14 days and you're doing well. Everybody else, thank you. Alex, Mark, that's pretty cool. You're in Greece. I think that's about it. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ken.
See you Thursday, Ken.
see you, Ken. Have fun, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
And Mike, go ahead and be sure. I want to tell before Mike starts, hey, y'all tune in to Mike's show, Mike and Sergio's show there on Wednesday. No, it's Thursday.
Friday.
8 o'clock Central Time.
Friday, 8 o'clock Central. And I want to say my thank yous to Johnny, Ray Kelly. Thank you for having me, guys. And also Ken that was just there. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you having me. And I want to say everyone, bye to everyone in the chat. JSK Enterprises, Matt Condup, Chris Wedgford, SoCal Jones, all of you guys are wonderful. I really appreciate your love and support, guys, that you guys give me on my channel. And look forward to the new video that I'll be posting on my channel. It'll be up soon. And that's about it. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Mike.
Okay. Thanks for coming in, Mike. We appreciate it.
I'll be talking.
Fly safe. Looking forward to your video.
Fly safe. All right. Fly safe. Happy flying, guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, it was good that they came in. That was great, Johnny. And for your first, you know, fun show. It is. That was pretty good.
All right. Well, we're going to
thank you, everybody in the chat. You don't know how much it means to us. And that's what it's all about, having fun, flying, getting out there. Myself, I like flying with other people. I really do.
Yeah, it's going to be. All right. Hey, well, thank everybody for coming in, and we'll do it on another. I'm not saying we'll do it every Sunday, but we'll probably pick a couple Sundays and have a little show and just have some fun, just like we did today. I appreciate it. And thanks everybody for coming in.
And Johnny,